All right, today we're going to crack open AI's toolbox. We're going on a tour to check out all the powerful tech inside that's already changing your world, probably in ways you don't even realize. So, let's dive right in.
Now, just so you know, everything we're covering today comes from Chapter 4 of a course called An Introduction to Artificial Intelligence for Students Ages 14-19 by Virtualization Options LLC. And the first thing you got to get is that AI isn't some single magical thing. It's more like a toolbox, you know? It's packed with all these different tools, and each one has a very specific job to do.
So, have you ever stopped to think, how does AI do all that stuff? I mean, how could it be so versatile? That's exactly what this tour is all about. We're going to break down the key technologies that give AI its incredible abilities.
Okay, our first stop is all about communication. We're looking at the kind of AI that can understand what we say, what we write, and then, well, it can talk right back to us.
The secret sauce behind this is called natural language processing, or NLP for short. And the way it learns is just fascinating. See, the revolutionary part is this. Instead of being programmed with a bunch of strict grammar rules like older systems were, it's trained on a colossal amount of human language. We're talking a huge chunk of the internet. It analyzes billions of articles, books, conversations, and by doing that, it starts to see the patterns, the context, and all the weird nuances in how we actually talk to each other. And this technology is already a massive part of your life. NLP is the engine running inside chatbots like ChatGPT. It's the tool that can help you get unstuck on a tricky homework problem, brainstorm some killer ideas for a project, or just break down a complex topic you're struggling with. It's basically AI as your conversation partner.
Okay, so from understanding language, we're now jumping over to understanding the visual world. Our second stop on the tour, AI that has the power of sight.
This is called computer vision. And get this, it works by breaking down an image into millions of tiny dots called pixels. The AI then scans all those pixels to find patterns. It's looking for edges, colors, and shapes, and it uses those patterns to figure out if it's looking at a face, a car, or, I don't know, your cat. It's pattern recognition on a massive, massive scale.
And yeah, of course, this is already everywhere. It's the facial recognition that unlocks your phone. It's the tech that helps self-driving cars see a pedestrian. And it's an incredible tool that helps doctors analyze x-rays to spot diseases earlier than ever before.
So we've got AI that can talk and AI that can see. Now let's look at AI that can actually act in the physical world and even predict what's about to happen next. So here, we've kind of got two different but related fields. On one side, you have robotics, which basically gives an AI a physical body to interact with the real world. On the other side, you have predictive analytics, which gives AI the power to look at a whole bunch of past data and make really smart guesses about the future. Out there in the physical world, this means AI-powered robots are completely changing how things get done. You see them in warehouses, zipping around sorting and moving packages like it's nothing. And they're even in operating rooms, where surgical robots help doctors perform operations with incredible precision. And when it comes to predicting the future, wow, AI is an absolute game changer. It can sift through massive data sets to find these tiny patterns that are just impossible for a human to see. This lets businesses forecast their sales, helps weather services predict big storms, and allows doctors to identify which patients might be most at risk for certain diseases.
Okay, now for the part that gets really exciting. As amazing as each of these tools is on its own, their true power, their real potential, gets unlocked when they start working together. This is where we get a real glimpse of the future. Just imagine how these tools could come together in some future assistant. First, computer vision lets it see what you're pointing at. Then, NLP allows it to understand what you just said. And finally, robotics gives it the ability to physically help you out. See? Each tool plays its part, all working together in perfect sync.
And all of this brings us to a really powerful idea from our source material. Just think about it for a second. With all these incredible tools and the infinite ways they can be combined, it is almost a guarantee that the most transformative, world-changing uses for AI, they haven't even been invented yet.
And that leads us to the final and most important question. As these tools become easier for everyone to use, the power to innovate is in more hands than ever before. So as you think about this AI toolbox we've just explored, the real question is, what problems will you solve? What will you create?